My name is Margie Rosenkranz, and I am the director of the 8th Step, now in residence at Proctors Theater in Schenectady. My grandfather used to play his Martin guitar, play Oh Susanna and all these American folk tunes, and every time we got in our car, my father started singing and we all sang along with him. I had been up to Cafe Lena, so I knew that the folk scene existed. Started working with Lena, but I came down to the 8th Step just to support this guy who was playing there. I got to know some of the people there. I said, you really need to be doing some publicity down here because they didn't get very many people. And they said, fine, come on in and talk to us about it. And I came in and talked to them, and next thing you know, I was on the board of directors and writing their publicity. There were 3 entities in the capital region in those days. One was Old Songs, one was Cafe Lena, and one was 8th Step. The 8th Step is the more political venue of the region, which is fitting because we were in Albany, the state capital. There's a lot of social justice work in it. The music comes first, and maybe that's what appealed to me about that.
She is Clearwater, a Hudson River sloop, a replica of her predecessors. Her purpose? To defend and restore the Hudson River.
The Clearwater was founded around the same time the 8th Step was. Its purpose was to create a flagship, a symbol of the environmental movement, and specifically of the cleanup of the Hudson River. So they would come up and start there, and then they'd go down to Hudson, and they'd go down to various ports, 13 stops, and have dockside festivals, and have the kids come down to the water, and they would teach them about the ecosystem.
Sing it with us.
And teach them a lot of sea shanties and get them singing.
On the river that flows away. I'd ring it in the morning, I'd ring it in the evening.
A lot of the folk musicians want to play their music. They don't want to have to alter their lyrics to suit any venue or any entity. I think one thing that we're known for among artists is those of them who are not afraid to be more openly political, as long as the music is great, feel a certain freedom on our stages. It harkens back to a rather tired old joke that Utah Phillips told me over the phone one time. How do you make $1 million in folk music? You start out with $2 million, and there's a lot of truth in that.
Oh Lord, I kissed her again.
We have a tremendous crew. I mean, tremendous crew. I mean, I sit up here as the director and I think, why am I honored? Because it's not me, it's all of us as an entity together. They're just remarkable. The 8th Step is shaped the way that it's shaped, from fundraising to bringing the community together, because we've held on to the music. It's embedded in the community. We have our own sings. We have people from Clearwater come up to lead sing-arounds. When the pandemic came, here we are, this live music venue, and we can't do live music. We set about looking for an adequate platform on which to send out these concerts to the airwaves. And we'd run these 1 or 2 a month through the pandemic. And then we started live shows again. We can't exist on gate receipts anymore. We used to pay artists 70% of the gate and keep 30%, and we could run on that.
So green and round.
But not anymore. So we do a lot more fundraising, and we have a very talented group of people doing that. We have this ethic of watching out for each other, and you have to balance it because we've got to survive in a business world. I'm so completely lucky that I could be born in this place, in this time, and have this gift of music.
I got a song to sing all